Hi friends, Andy Vegan. Welcome to my happy kitchen. It's a fruit pie today. I would say a peach pie because it's mainly of peaches. And the thing always with peaches, with pies, with raw food cakes is, while I'm talking I show you my tools and ingredients. This is my new springform. It's super quality. Yeah. I line it with parchment paper and get a little bit of fat. Coconut fat, make it easier afterwards. And for this springform I need a crust. That's the usual way I begin my raw food cakes, my Life Bakery. Food processor fitted with the S-blade. Yeah. And I begin, and that's really my favorite crust is just simple made with almonds. 1.5 cups almonds, I say, for this size is not even 20 centimeters. This springform, it's a smaller one. I have a larger one and a smaller one. And I begin with the almonds alone because that saves some time, some processing time. Oops, juice is needed. It is easier, faster to get a coarse meal if I blend it or I process it only with the almonds. Yeah, the dates, I add the dates now, and that will make it a sticky dough. With a coarse meal, turn it to a sticky dough with the dates because they make it stick together. Without the dates, I would have to make a marzipan. A marzipan. Then I have to process it for maybe 20 minutes, half an hour or so. It's very long. Then the oil begins to come out of the nuts, the almonds, and then it sticks together. The marzipan is something very different from a crust. A crust should be a little bit more like baking, have a little bit of fluffy texture. That's why I put the dates in. And to make it sweeter, of course, and to make it a little bit nicer, I put some cinnamon. Yeah, a nice amount of cinnamon. But if you don't want to put the cinnamon in, you can make it very easy, just processing dates and almonds. That's all. Yeah, cinnamon is an extra. Now stick it out. The sticky dough is done. Takes some more time when you put less dates. The more dates you take, here I press it together, and then the dough is sticky. And the stickier it is, the firmer it is. And the less sticky it is, the more fluffy it is. That is absolute. I mean, you see, when you watch, while the processing is going on, you watch that the ingredients here, the dough, as it turns out, and you already see when it becomes sticky, yeah, when it begins. And you can watch it. I mean, there's a noticeable difference. If you watch it, you will see it. Yeah, I'm sure. But you have to be a little bit patient. It can take some time. That depends on how dry the dates are. Yeah. Some people put also coconut oil into the crust, into the sticky dough. Then you have it very fast. Yeah. With the coconut oil in there, you can make a sticky dough in 2 minutes or so. Zack, it's ready. But I prefer without. Yeah. I just like the dough as is, without the additional fat. That works too. So now I have to spread the dough evenly, and then I begin to press it down with my fist. First gently, and then I put more and more body weight on it. And I come back in a moment because that might take a little bit, because I have to do it thoroughly to get really nice crust that keeps together when I cut a piece of cake out afterwards. So in a moment I come back and show you. Hey, the crust is ready. It's a nice crust. And it takes some time to press it down, but it's really worth it because it's a nice texture. It's fluffy, it's light, and still sticks together. Very nice. So now I make the filling, and here, there is the thing, what I was beginning to talk in the video before I made the crust. So the thing is the filling. That is the main thing in a raw food cake. Yeah? The filling has to be fruity, yeah, and it has to keep together, firm. You need a thickener. Yeah. If you blend some fruit, I take the peaches today. Here I have 3 peaches. That is the main part of the cake. It's a peach pie, you know. So these are peaches, and well, I saw them in the health food shop. Yeah, these beautiful peaches, and I didn't plan to buy them, but I saw them and I had to buy them. I had a bunch of it, a little bag. I got the peaches. They're right in season, and they looked so delicious. And I tried them at home, and I couldn't resist. Yeah, they are really delicious. That's perfect to make a cake because you have this delicious flavor of the peach, very unique. Nothing else is like peaches, you know. Nectarines are a little bit similar, but still, peaches are unmatched if they are really delicious, I think. So the peaches was the cake, and now how do you get the peaches into a cream, into a cake, into a pie, into the filling? Yeah. So the question is how I get the most flavor of these peaches in there, and I need a firm filling. I need a cream that keeps together. So what my solution is I measure how many peaches fit into this form. So before I begin to make the cake, I cut the peaches and I count them, of course, and I put the small pieces all into this form, and I fill it up, not to the rim, but as much as I need. Yeah. And so I know 3 peaches in small pieces will fit in here. And I need to keep these peaches together. Yeah. And that's why I make a cream. And usually we see many raw food cakes online where the cream is completely the cream, like almost a cheesecake. They have the cashew nuts usually and the coconut oil. I have that too here. I have a 1.5 cups of cashew nuts here, and have some coconut oil here to make it keep together. Here, coconut oil on a water bath here, some coconut oil, 50 grams or so, and the cashews, 1.5 cups or so. It's not even half a cup coconut oil, it's maybe 1/3 of a cup coconut oil, liquefied, and some peaches. Yeah, already again, another 2 peaches here, so I have 5 peaches total. So I blend now to make the cream like a cement, yeah, like a glue for the peaches I want to have. So I take some peaches, 2 of the peaches into the blender, and I blend them with the coconut or with the cashew nuts. Blend them with the cashew nuts. I hope that works. Blender dance. That's also a nice way to make a coconut smoothie, a peach smoothie. Yeah. In a peach smoothie, I wouldn't need that many cashew nuts. Maybe I don't need cashew nuts at all. Then I would take some coconut milk, as in another smoothie I made recently. Coconut milk would be wonderful. You have this wonderful coconut drink. Yeah, drink coconut. Yeah, that is awesome. And now, with the cashews here and the peaches, I add the coconut oil. Because the coconut oil is a thickener that makes the form, the filling keep together. And the filling makes the peaches keep together. Blender dance again. So usually I would put this cream into the form and have a peach cheesecake or something like that. But I want to have more peaches. I want to mainly peaches. You see, this is the cream. See, it's a nice peach cream. It's pretty firm. And now I put the peach cream into a bowl, prepared, to mix it, to combine it with the peaches, yeah, for the glue effect. Yeah, I take it out with a little scraper here, very versatile tool, a very soft scraper to get out creams from the blender. By the way, blenders should be large enough, open, wide mouth, that it is easier to get these creams out. The blades, they should have some space left for these tools to go in. Other blenders are pretty narrow, and then it is hard to get such creams out. But what I can also do is, and I will definitely do it after the video, you won't see it. After the video, I will use this same blender with this filling for a nice little drink. I will just put a banana here. I will just put a banana in here and blend it into a nice banana milk, peach banana milk. So delicious, yeah. Yeah, okay, that's another story. But then I just don't want to waste this, the ingredients in this blender now. So this is my peach cream. Here, show. This is the cement or the glue for the peaches. It is tasty, of course. I will try. Already peachy flavor. Very nice. So now there are 2 peaches in there. And I show you again, 3 peaches in here. Delicious peaches. I will put them into the cream. It's the easiest way I found out to prepare this in a separate bowl. In other videos, I put the cream and the peaches in here, and I combine it in the form. But this is easier, yeah. This is easier. I put it into a bowl before. I have one more tool then. I have this bowl. I have to cleanse afterwards. It doesn't matter. It's the best way, I guess, to combine all these ingredients before I put it into the form. So this is now a little bit of work. Very simple work, very easy work. Combine all these ingredients easily, the cream and the peaches. So all the peaches are covered, the nice pieces. So that is nice. Yeah. Usually when I have a fruit cake, a fruit pie, a fruit cake, the problem is always here. This is it. Nice amount of peaches. That's the main concern, the main thing here. Always in fruit cakes, what I found that in our family, when I was little, we had grandma and aunties making these fruit pies in the summertime, usually. They were always proud when they're really full of fruit. Not just dough or filling or so, mostly fruit. That was always their pride. And so I thought, how can I copy that in a live bakery? And the simple solution is just put the peaches into the cream, yeah, and take a lot of peaches, as many peaches as you possibly can fit into the springform, and then add the cream. And usually, if you do that without measurement, when you do the peaches without measurement, without putting them into the springform before, you will always, I swear to God, you will always end up with, where are my peaches? Then you cut the cake open, you cut a piece out of the cake, and you find only one little peach and huge amounts of cream. Not in this case. I make sure there are peaches everywhere. Yeah, that's the thing. And interesting, I mean, many people, if they eat a raw fruit cake, also on Facebook or on YouTube, although, they ask me, can you make a cake without so much fat? All the cakes are full of fat, I find, the recipes. And that's my solution. Take most of the fruit and a little bit of cream. In the cream, of course, there's a lot of fat, but you only have such a little amount of cream, yeah? Just to make it keep the peaches together. Yeah? Then you have a little amount of fat only, mostly fruit, and there we go. I hope you enjoy. Thanks for watching. I will put that in the refrigerator now with a foil on top, that no puddles of water evolve here when it firms up in the refrigerator. and with that foil, that is better. And then I come back for you in a moment and I cut out a piece and show you what it looks like with all these peaches inside. Same moment. Now look at this peach pie. I open it, I take the foil away. You see? I told you why I need it, to avoid the puddles. And I keep, of course, the foil. When I cut a piece out of the cake, I will put it back on afterwards and put it in the fridge. That's an easy way to use it several times until the cake is finished. So now I open it. I just open the springform, and it might work without putting a knife between the form and the cake because I put a little bit of fat on the springform before I put the cake in, so it might be easily to open. Let's see. Otherwise I have to use the knife because, no, I have to use the knife because the cake cracks open. Yeah, it sticks to the side a little bit and cracks open. You see here. You can see it. See here, a little crack. That comes because of, but it's only so little. It's really not much. It's very easy because of the fat. It makes it very easy. But of course, I mean, this cake, this pie is with a lot of peaches, yeah, inside pieces. So the cake does not keep together like another cake, like cakes with only without whole fruit, just creams only. They are firmer. Yeah. I have less thickener here, less coconut oil, so the cake is not so firm. But that is good. I wanted that. That's intended, because less oil has some advantage, right? So yeah, it's easy to open it. Yeah, just knife, glide it around the springform once, the inside, and then, yeah, that's easy. Now I can open it. Yeah, you see. Oh, beautiful. Now I show you the cake before I cut it all open. Here, this is what it looks like from the side. You see the crust clearly, a nice crust and a pretty high cake. So, isn't it beautiful, right? It's all peaches and peach cream. And no coconut oil. So light, relatively. Coconut, yeah. So now I will cut a piece out. It doesn't need to be such a big piece because it's high. It's a high cake, so let's see how thick I will make it. I cut down in the middle, down to the ground. Make sure I can take out the piece with easily. And now the second cut, also from the middle, deep down, and only a small slice, a small piece. Relatively small piece. That's nice. I like it. I'll show you in a moment. Let's see. It looks good. I try to take out the piece now with the same knife here. Yeah, that looks good. It works. So, here we go. Wonderful. Put it on the plate and show you in a moment. Yes, that's what I wanted. Full of peaches inside. See? And you remember what I did. I had the whole cake, the whole form full of peaches, and still you see a lot of cream between the pieces, you see? See? Still a lot of cream. So I could have taken even more peaches. But, I mean, this is a result. It's really highly full of peaches. Very good result. If you do it without measurement, without measuring the peaches, how many peaches do I need to fill the form, you will end up with 2 or 3 pieces. Here I have so many. That's what I wanted. So that's what I wanted to show you. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And if you like, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe and review on YouTube. That would be cool. I have another video every single day. And find me on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and Twitter. So, this could be a part of a typical late summer afternoon. The peach pie and a nice book at the side. How do you feel about that? Okay?